Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Big time power.
Hello, Charles Campbell, and this is Game 6 of the World Series. The Toronto Blue Jays at home, trying to win their first title since 1993. Who would have thought? That's why they play the game in real life, but not on paper. Because if this game, if this series was played on paper, it's a Dodgers sweep, but it's not played on paper. And that's what makes baseball baseball. Like I said before, you got hockey and baseball. As long as you make the playoffs, you got a chance to win. Because in baseball, man, you could be whatever, man. You could be an MVP. You could be a Cy Young winner. But at the end of the year, you could, slow down. You could be in a little bad spot. And next thing you know, you lose the World Series.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
So Toronto has 2 games at home to win 1. It's all in their hands. Whoever bet on the Blue Jays to win the World Series, you definitely will make some money.
Turns and fires to Betts. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty.
If the Dodgers go on to lose the World Series,
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
you would have to say that the offense will have to wonder why they couldn't do anything except for Ohtani. And all he does is get walked.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Blake Snell will probably wonder why he couldn't have saved 2 good starts for the World Series. Whenever you lose a World Series, you have questions. But don't feel bad for the Dodgers. They will spend the money, and they will make their team better. And they'll be back in the World Series next year. I look forward to the offseason. Blue Jays, is there any way that they could lose 2 games at home to choke away the World Series? Well, it's baseball. It's possible. Not logical, but it's possible. All it takes is for somebody to get hot, somebody to get cold, And then when you have the pressure of trying to win game, trying to win the World Series, that's a different kind of pressure, isn't it?
He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swings and misses.
And if there's no George Springer, that certainly doesn't help. But they're riding high.
And down on strikes. And one gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
MVP, Vlad Guerrero Jr. If the Blue Jays go on to win the World Series, he will be the MVP.
And ball one.
Strike.
Next pitch is outside. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Some real good life going through the zone.
For the Blue Jays, get an early lead, get the crowd into it, get the team into it. For the Dodgers,
Ball out to center field.
you're going to want to get out to an early lead and just
Makes the catch for the out.
try to pile on it, try to get yourselves going.
The lineup for the Blue Jays with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do.
Look at those batting averages. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 players that are
might be a long day for this offense.
contributing in a way that you would want in that lineup right now. That's without George Springer in the lineup. You got 4 players in that lineup hitting in a way that they'll be proud of for the World Series. When they show the Dodgers, we'll see.
Next offering upstairs.
We'll see their problems.
And that is out.
Or did they already show the Dodgers?
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, they did show the Dodgers already. The Dodgers, there is
Alejandro Kirk.
273 for Hernandez. That's decent. He'll take it.
And it's 1-0.
286 for Hernandez. He'll take it. But other than that,
2 gone.
really nothing to write home about.
First, here in Game 1 of the World Series. On the ground. Over to Edman, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the World Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Lay it all on the line tonight. Nothing is off the table.
In the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Gausman back to work. Ball one there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's
that's a tough call by the ump.
Everything is under the microscope.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
It's a shame these announcers don't know that it's actually Game 6 with Toronto 1 win away from winning the World Series. It's a real shame the announcers don't know that.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
We deserve better.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We deserve a better baseball game.
Aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Well, swinging at stuff like that, you might as well go home now. You might as well go to the locker room, get out of your uniform, take a shower, and just get on a plane and go home. Put somebody else in the game.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump.
Tell you what's crazy.
Right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive.
You guys sit down for this one.
One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact
Vlad Guerrero Jr. in the regular season, 589 at-bats, hit 23 home runs, batted .292. This playoff run, dude has
just misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strikes is very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take it.
Did it say 18? No way.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
No, 8. 8 home runs.
This one in the air, right field. It gets down, a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Max Muncy. Here comes Max Muncy.
It's going to be interesting to see if Vlad Guerrero Jr. can get some home run power. Get that up to 40 home runs plus. Get his batting average up to over 300. After what he's done this year in the playoffs. And that was a base running mistake if I ever seen one.
Out of the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays.
If you're a Dodger fan, it's not looking good in this game.
And this is inside. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah,
Reese Pieces or Skittles?
Quite the career accomplishment for him.
That's an easy one to me. Reese Pieces.
Less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Not close with that one. 2-0. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
So up next, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball driven out to center.
Uh-oh. It's got a chance.
Makes the catch.
Almost.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Pages, patrolling center field, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a broken bat flare. Fired to second, and they get him easily at first.
That was
the 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion.
Time and double play.
To make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and
right now the Dodgers got to be thinking after the
everything has to be perfect.
Runner gets thrown out at home, and after this double play, the Dodgers got to be thinking, man, oh man.
So the batting order turns over.
It's not looking pretty.
Will Smith fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's a little high.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
Helpful.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's out to center field. Pages settles under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back now in Toronto as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one not close. Now 1-2. That's inside. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike one.
All right. Game just cruising along. Oh, there he goes. Mookie Betts didn't miss that one. And that is gone. The best swing he's had for the entire season.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Now let's see what happens. Does this inspire the rest of the Dodgers to rise up? Or do the Blue Jays get inspired to come back and take the lead?
Hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You got to set Freddie Freeman down.
Oscar Hernandez.
That's 2 times he's shown you he doesn't know what a strike is. You got to set Freddie down, put someone else in the game.
Fastball for a strike. And that's too high. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Way high. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in safely. Edman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
2 outs. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one misses. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Blue Jays down a run. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy snags it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Max Muncy. Gausman back to work. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. And that's a little bit high.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. And he's already singled in this game. Just missed. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Tyler Falefa on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Man at first, one away.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fly ball center field. Varsho hauls it in for the out.
All right. Well, Kevin is almost at 90 pitches through 5 innings.
Back to the top of the line.
So probably will be going to the bullpen next inning. We'll see.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
We got one more guy to get.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left.
And that will do it.
They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
See if they allow Guzman to come out for the next inning or not.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch just misses. And there's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. The Jays down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. And that's ball 2. To third, Muncy. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison Barger.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner. Clement dives back in safely. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to first. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double play that was.
That was big. That was a big double play.
As 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Brendan Little on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here.
All right,
this is
turning to the bullpen.
A chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's a big power threat.
And your reward,
this guy with light
pitch
power.
to Ohtani.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Just missed.
See if he gets a pitch.
Right
He got it.
Shoot. And the count is filled up.
Oh, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1.
All right, 3-2 count.
Aggressive with the fastball.
And he's been embarrassed.
Oh, that's a curve.
So he stares at one right down the heart of the plate.
Uncle Charlie.
And then he strikes out
He throws it hard.
on the breaking ball.
A bite on the end.
I don't know. It sounds pretty fake to me. What about you?
His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Well, see if Mookie can hit another one. Is he having a night of nights?
Little. A 6'2 southpaw. He throws a curveball, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cut.
Could be going to a 1-0 game, bottom of the ninth.
Getting loose out there.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. up to the plate. A man on with a chance to hit a walk-off. World Series winning homer.
As he was out front that
We
time.
could be headed that way.
Bases empty, one away here in Game 1 of the World Series.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out.
4 breaking balls in a row. Couldn't do nothing with it.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing.
Here comes a sure strikeout.
Or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.
All you gotta do is throw Freddie Freeman 3 pitches on the inside corner, and it's strike 3.
Freeman.
That's all you gotta do, based on what we've seen. Just throw the ball inside, Little. Just a little bit inside, and you'll get him.
Is down low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Base hit.
Freddie Freeman said, I can't strike out 3 times in a row. Let me get a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, didn't go.
All right, Dodgers need Hernandez to connect with one for a 2-run shot, make it a 3-0 lead, make it a little bit more comfortable. Can he do it?
Two outs.
And he cannot.
And it's a strikeout.
Little comes up big in his relief duty.
It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing.
If the Dodgers only lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the ninth,
And welcome back to the ballpark.
you gotta be really nervous.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Because I feel like the Blue Jays will hit a 2-run walk-off homer.
This to third, Muncy. Zips it to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andres
Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's downstairs and outside.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger.
If you walk this guy, you got to be taken out of the game because you lost it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Out to center. Pages settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Davis Schneider. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one at the knees for a strike.
That hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Pages on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop. The throw. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Muncy digs in. Muncy hits a high fly ball. Right field. Varsho moving back for it. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in.
Just can't make the catch.
The relay,
and he takes third. That means that would have been an inside the Parker for somebody with speed. 1 out, man on third. Can they get him in?
One down, runner at third. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. Right through there for a strike.
Don't be surprised, the ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next pitch is outside. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout.
Wow.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can go back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play.
Well, 2 outs, man on third. One more out, and he'll get out of it.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. First pitch misses.
Can Enrique Hernandez be a hero?
Just missed.
Two count. Man on third. Twos are wild. 2 outs. 2 balls. 2 strikes. 0 for 2. And he strikes out. Man on third, 1 out, and they both strike out. I'm telling you, if you're a Dodger fan, that's got to make you want to break something. So, based on what I'm seeing, Vlad Guerrero Jr. is going to come up in the bottom of the ninth with an opportunity. Worst case scenario.
Late swing fouled off.
I think they're going to try to get him through this inning, and then they'll probably bring in the bullpen. But really, you don't have to. I mean, you can keep him pitching, but so many pitches he throws this inning, I guess. You know, they can't have pitchers today pitch 100 pitches because, you know, they'll fall apart.
Into this at bat.
And just misses with
man, you're just that man. Next year you will be able to challenge that call, and it would be called a strike, and that'd be strike 3. You can only do it one time, maybe per at bat, maybe. You can't do it all the time, I know that. So next year, you're going to see people striking out, people not striking out. And we're going to see how many times we have the people who are saying this are correct.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical.
It's a big strikeout.
You've got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, that skips into dirt.
Yamamoto gets you 7 complete innings, giving up no runs. As a Dodger fan, you have to be feeling pretty good about that. Could he pitch 8 innings?
That one is absolutely belted.
We'll see. But Bo Bichette says, you know what? Let's make it interesting. Let me hit a double real quick. With 1 out.
Great job there, stepping up to the challenge. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out. Runner
I would assume the bullpen is up right now.
Next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike.
You got to navigate this very delicately. Got a man on second, no out. Or one out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Nats going to tie the game up. Put the bullpen in.
He's in there. Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch.
This game is tied at 1.
Yeah, he's been so good at these.
You know, when Bo Bichette hit that double, if I was the manager, to me, that's a crack that water's coming through. I'm taking them out.
And the Dodgers will go to.
But they're going to take them out a batter too late.
Yamamoto done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be
Still,
right back.
one out, man on second. They're not out of danger.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Will Klein.
Will Klein was a hero in that 18-inning game that the Dodgers won. He was a hero for them.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Can he be a hero right now? Can he shut the door?
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Man at second. That one inside, and the count even 1-1. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
2 out, man on second.
And now here is Ernie Clement.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Fonda, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 80 getting cranked up as well. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one.
And he is gone. But the game is tied at 1.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Chris Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the sweeper catches the plate. A little bit low. And it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman appears to be getting loose. Savage also getting ready. Next pitch misses way outside. And downstairs, Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Oh, they need a big 2-run homer right here, don't they?
Ball one, no strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Oh, trouble with the fastball.
And he's going to move to second.
And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
That one misses. And now
all right, you know, you already know what I think. If it's a 3-0 count and he throws me one right down the middle, I'm swinging. I don't give a care who says something. I'm the one at bat. I'm looking dead red right down the middle of the plate, and if I get it, I'm swinging. Let's see what he does. And he swings, and he gets a base hit. And he's coming home. The throw is not good, and he's safe.
It's 2-1.
You'll take the base hit, but you would have loved a homer.
Pitcher fell behind right away and never had
In my opinion, Dominguez should be out of the game as soon as possible. He doesn't have it tonight.
We're going back and forth in this one, Boog.
No outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that is downstairs. Ball two. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And Mookie takes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hammers that one deep.
And that is gone. Mookie Betts, have yourself a night. 2 home runs. Dominguez does not have it tonight. And he should be out of the game. He should have already been out of the game. And put in the bullpen.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Seranthony Dominguez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Trey Savage gets handed the rock out of the pen. So now it's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he
One
makes
out.
the catch. And there's one down. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's the third. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. Two down, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. And ball 1.
1-1.
That's too low, and it's 2-2. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Klein back to work. Ripped right.
And that has the sound of a home run behind it. And it's 4-2. Don't give up hope. The game is not over either way.
Needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Will Klein departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Number 80 comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next offering misses down and away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a slider misses down and away. Two now. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And now, Andres Gimenez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hard on the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Davis Schneider. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. And now it's Max Muncy.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
There's the strike.
All right, you'll have Vlad Guerrero Jr. coming up in the bottom of the 9th. Maybe somebody can get on and he can tie it up.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Pajas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Fought off foul. Squirts away a little bit. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a pop-up. Kirk makes the grab for the second out. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
All right, 2 outs. Man on first. Can he close the door?
0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and
all right.
left.
This is what it's all about.
To hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 2.
And these are the 3 you went up to the plate with a chance to tie the game, take the lead,
To try and finish off game 1.
and we'll see if they can do it.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are
Could the Blue Jays
so it's always high stress.
win the World Series tonight? Can Vlad hit a home run, make it 4-3?
And it goes just foul. Schmidt measures 5 feet 10 inches.
Dream scenario for the Blue Jays. Vlad hits a home run. Bichette hits a home run.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Kirk hits a home run.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as
Maybe Bo Bichette can tie this game up with 1 swing.
fist, they know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. And that drops in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach.
That's disappointing.
Looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just
now
couldn't resist the temptation. But man, really
Kirk coming up to the plate with a chance to tie it.
He's 2 outs away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
0-1 for down.
That one missed. The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Last thing you want is a double play ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now
And he's gone.
1 out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound.
Now it's up to
So it's their last chance.
Dalton.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And
And there's a foul ball.
if he only could straighten that out, maybe we would have had a tie game.
2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. On the ground to third. And that'll do it.
And game 6 is over. Dodgers win 4-2. Going to a game 7. But real life is about to happen. And we will see if the Blue Jays can win a World Series, first time since 1993. Should be a good one. It's all on the line tonight, boys. This is why you play baseball. If you're Toronto, it's all set up. You're at home for the next 2 games. All you got to do is win 1, and you're World Series champions. If you're the Dodgers, you got to win 2 on the road to become World Series champions. It's going to be exciting. Jamming out, guys.